What's up, guys? Doing it right today. I always never start my videos on time. I always leave you guys in the, I don't come in until it's too late. But today I was just playing around on IAA Auctions and I bought a car, really cheap. 2009 Chevy Impala. I know, super cool car. LTZ, loaded, 200,000 miles, hit in the front, just needs a hood. I paid for it like right after I bought it, and I'm gonna go get it. So I'm gonna take you guys with me for the pickup and bring it home. We'll start it, get off the trailer, and take a look at some stuff. Let's see what we did. Maybe we did good, maybe we didn't. I don't know. You're gonna ride with me though. We're gonna see what we can do. All right, 10 minutes later, here we are at the auction. Got my title, getting ready to go over there and pick it up. So let's see how long this takes. Probably not supposed to film in here, but that's okay, I guess. Nobody else is here. The auction's literally still going on. So that's, like I said, this was kind of an experiment. I didn't even come and view any of these cars, so you guys are gonna see this thing for the first time with me. But yeah, I just wanted to see if I could buy a car at the auction, pick it up, and have it like on my way home in an hour. So far we're like 41 minutes in. I mean, might be a minute or two after an hour, but yeah, so we'll see. Supposedly they've already called to get it picked up and brought over to the pickup area. Last time I bought one from here, this is Insurance Auto Auctions, by the way, IAA. I don't know if you guys are familiar. They're all over the place. This particular one is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's like 5 minutes from my house, which is cool. Last time I sat here for like an hour before the dude brought the car. I had to go back in there and ask him to like call for it again. But last time was the day after the auction, so there was a bunch of people here picking up. So I think I'm in a good shape because I'm the only one. See, these rows here are the sale cars. So the cars should just be like right over here somewhere, like right where we are. And I doubt that the tractor guys are moving too much right now just because the auction's going on. So they've already moved the cars over here. They've already, everything's already staged. So all I have to do is just wait for one of these two guys and one of these big old forklifts to go scoop this sucker up and bring it to me. I didn't view this thing first. I think I already said that. I did this sight unseen. I didn't come to the viewing this week, and this car wasn't even on my list. It just went cheap, so I got it. But I have seen before, cars here where in the pictures they look pretty good, but then when you get them, they're pretty bad. So I hope this thing is not way more damaged than it was in the pictures, but only time will tell. So I'm gonna watch these guys drive around. When I see them pick it up, I'm going to come back up. I may not be able to show them setting it on the trailer because I'm gonna have to direct them, but we'll see. I'll do what I can. Looks like she's coming our way, guys. Pretty interesting. Believe it or not, it was just sitting right there at the front. Looks pretty good as far as I can see right now. Like I said, I don't think I can film while the guy's dropping it off, but I'm gonna hop out and help him out, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Well, here we are. She looks about like she did in the pictures. It's like this kind of gray, bluey kind of color. Looks like it's had some work done before over here. Oh yeah, she's had some paint work done already. It's got 200,000 miles on it though, so that's not real surprising. It's got a little B-boop right there. But guys, here's what I'm thinking. So my last car I bought from here was like way too new and it was hard to find parts for, but these things are everywhere. So I'm thinking I can literally just go buy everything I need from the salvage and knock this thing out, really fast. Looks like they've got it tied down so it won't come open on me. That's good. Hood latch is definitely bad. Core support, probably fine. I don't know. We'll see. It's got a sunroof. It's LTZ, floated. I've had one of these before and it was a junker. It was like an LS model, had no options. This one's got leather. Of course, it's got a lot of miles, so the driver's seat's kind of shitty. It's got the typical Impala buzzy under the dash thing going on. All in all, though, it's not bad. I'm okay with it. I'm not going to do like a full walk around here because I don't think you're supposed to film here, but when I get home, we'll unload it together and we'll see what's up. $740 out the door. That's with fees, everything picked up, exactly what you see. $741.40, I think. So, cool. I'm going to tie it down. I'll see you guys back at the house. All right, guys. Well, we made it back. Would you believe it? I didn't even try and start it before we left. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You don't get a chance to like give it back. Once you buy it, you buy it. So, towed it home. I only live like 5 minutes from that salvage, or auction. So, giving a little look over. Looks like we got a little tweakage here. It looks like that gap's a little close. You know, I'm not going to go perfect on this like I did on the Spark, which is, you know, I'm just not. This car's not worth that much. It's probably only worth like $2,000 on a good day. So we're going to try and do as much as we can at the auction or salvage, and try and do as much as we can at home, not paying a body shop, and see how far that gets us. So biggest issue I'm seeing so far here is that it looks like the core support's a little fudged up, but the hood's still locked down. So I already got my straps off. My neighbor's mowing, so sorry about that, but I'm gonna unload this thing, pull it down to the back, and let's do like a detailed walk around on it. I'll pull you guys in for the first start, but I'm gonna pull my ramps out real quick so I can just back her off. All right, guys, initial impressions. It appears to have that Chevy interior door problem. Let's see if she starts. I mean, it's got battery, so that's better than nothing. Started right up. Important window rolls down, which is good because it is quite hot out today. Okay, cool. No more interior noise. So we got traction control light, blinking tire light, check engine light, ABS light. I would imagine a lot of those lights are probably related to the same issue. Let's see, the windows work? That one does. Does this one work? Yeah, it does. Does this one work? Sure does. Dare I try the sunroof? I'm doing it. Hell yeah. Sunroof works, baby. Sick. That was worth the money right there. All right, well, let's, she's in reverse. Let me get off the trailer real quick and see what we got. Pardon the squeaks and scratches. Oh. Oh. Backing a car off the trailer is always one of those things, you know? All right. And we're off. Initial impressions, not horrible. The nicest car I've ever had? Absolutely not. Okay, we're in drive, and we're going. Here's some rumbly noises. Don't know what that is. It says add washer fluid. Know what that is. Steering wheel seems to be pretty straight going down the driveway here. That's good. Let's get back in here in the shade and let's get a look. Sounds like maybe one of the tires is pretty flat. Let's see if the radio works. Sounds like it does. Don't want to get hit on a copyright there, so let's not do that. Let's hit our automated trunk button. Let's see what we got in the back. It looks like this thing had floor mats, but I don't see any, so hope they're in the back, or I don't know. Yeah, here we go. Chevy floor mats. Cool. Do we have a spare? This kind of mileage, I'm gonna really highly doubt it. Oh yeah, I'm seeing one. I'm seeing one. Yeah, we got a spare. And golf balls. Cool. My buddy might want those. He's the golfer. So, okay. Well, we got original floor mats and rubbers. Woo. flappy wing. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do now is go get some cutters, and I'm gonna free the key, and then I'm gonna free the hood, and I'll come back in. Well, actually, let me shut her off and I'll do a walk around. I just don't know if this thing's got any coolant in it or not. You just don't ever know, you know? So, all in all, the car, man, I'm gonna say she's like a 6 out of 10. It's got a little bit of clear coat fade going on here, a little bit of sun damage. It's definitely had some paint work done in this vicinity. It doesn't look bad from 10 feet away, but it doesn't look great up close. It's got a sunroof. Can't beat that. Windshield's cracked. The hood's obviously got a lot of Bondo on it. That's weird. Factory Bondo? Don't know. Probably not. Maybe this thing's had like hail damage repaired before or something. I don't know. And then all in all, the rest of it's not really too bad. So let me get some cutters. Let's get this hood open and let's see what she looks like. Let's see how bad the damage is. All right, guys, I went to mobile mode on my gimbal here. The anticipation's killing me. Looks like my wife just pulled up. Okay, I'm gonna pause this for a second, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go talk to her for a second. I will come back and cut the key off. No, I'll cut the key off real quick. Why not? I hate these little metal things they use. They're hard to get off. I mean, I'm glad they do it so people don't steal everyone's keys, but they're just annoying. Anyways, guys, you get the picture. I'll be right back. I'll pop the hood for you. All right, boys and girls. Clip number 7 or whatever. I don't know. Let's see. How can we, is this hood? Oh, okay, well the hood thing's just ripped off. Okay, the hood still opens, that's cool. 3900 engine. Let's see. Dude, core support's fine. Oh yeah. I want to point something out that's kind of funny, and this isn't talking crap to Chevy guys or anything, but this is the second Chevy I've bought that was just smashed right at the impact sensors, and it didn't blow the airbags. You know, it's okay. I'm not, like I said, I'm not talking crap, Chevy guys. I bought it. You know, I like Chevys too. Looks like we've got a little bit of grubby stuff here going on. We got a ambient temp sensor hanging down there. But this is just the grill. It didn't even get the crash bar. Now, it looks like we're gonna need the bumper. I think there's probably no way around that. And the headlight, still in. Okay. Something funny though. Both sides are like this. I don't know what caused that. A bend there. This side's like it too. I mean, obviously it pushed itself in a little bit, but oh, that headlight's broken. You know, I'm not saying the core support's perfect. It's probably not, but I think it's good enough to where I can just get another hood latch, and the hood will probably, well, a new hood and hood latch. Because obviously this hood's not going to work anymore. But all in all, not looking too shabby, guys. So what I think I did wrong with my last deal is I bought too new of a car, that there's not enough of them at the salvage. So finding all these little knick-knack parts ended up costing me a bunch of money. Whereas on this thing, I looked it up right after I got the bid, and there's a million of these things at the salvage. So should really easily be able to get all these parts, I think, locally. Let's dig all these broken parts out. It's not that much really broken though. Is that metal? No, it's plastic. It's really just looking like we need a hood latch and a bumper cover. I think I'm gonna get creative on this one since I had to spend so much money on body work on the other one. I think I'm gonna try and just fix all of this myself. And I think I can do it. But yeah, guys, damage not looking too bad. Let's see what's the oil look like. Quarter of a quart low, but clean. All right. Well, so far, guys, I'm feeling good about this. I like it. Drove down the driveway. The damage is like super minor, minus the obvious. So I think here in a few minutes, what I might just do is look up this paint color, and I'm gonna go to the salvage and see if I can find any of this stuff. See if I can find like a bumper and a hood and hood latch. Probably just a hood and hood latch. I don't know if I'm gonna really get too crazy on the bumper. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to do the bumper. It's pretty fidged, pretty squigged, as they say. But everything else looks good. I don't know what this is. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what that is. Like I said, guys, I had one of these before, but it wasn't near like as nice as this one. So this is kind of a new deal for me. But I like that this one's loaded and stuff. So cool. All right, well, stay tuned for now. I think what I'm gonna do is get this paint code, go to the salvage, see if I can find any of them this color, which I highly doubt, but we'll start there and see what we find. I mean, worst case scenario, we can get a hood latch and some non-colored stuff, and then hell, if we have to, we'll go get some O'Reilly's color match spray paint and we'll freaking paint up some new stuff. We'll make it look as good as the rest of the car looks, I think. I think we can do it. What do you guys think? You with me? Let's do it. All right, guys, here we are. A couple minutes into this here, an hour or so, I don't know. I got the car, it's home. I just showed you guys what it looked like. I have a, you know, like an entry-level list of stuff I need to go get for it. So I looked on, sorry you guys probably can't hear nothing here. Car dash part is usually what I use to find parts. Usually mechanical stuff. That's what I usually use it for. I've never had any good luck using car dash part to find body parts, because it seems like every listing on there is really old. So anyways, what I'm trying to do right now is go around. There's a bunch of pick and pulls around me. I got LKQ, which I'm not going to yet because I already, you know, LKQ actually has an inventory listing, so you can tell what they have. They don't have anything my color, but it looks like Danny's has a bunch. Danny's U-Pull and Save has a bunch, and it looks like Midwest U-Pull and Save has a bunch. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna go, but their websites suck, so you can't ever tell like what color the cars are, what condition they're in, anything. So if I remember correctly, Danny's, sorry guys, I've got to merge over 3 lanes to get on the right highway here. Danny's, I think when you get there, will tell you the colors of the cars. So if I can get the listing and any of them say gray, that'll at least be a step in the right direction for me. And then I've never been to Midwest U-Pull. I've been to Midwest Salvage. I've bought parts from them before, but I'm gonna go do some running around. It's 1:30. I got some time. I cleared out the back of my truck and I got a bunch of tools with me already. So I'm gonna try and see if I can find at the minimum the hood latch and stuff, like the parts that are non-colored. I'll grab them from a U-Pull because they'll be cheap. And then If I get lucky or the stars align here, I want to try and find a hood and a bumper. At least a hood. The bumper, I'm gonna hold on, I guess, for a second. I mean, I don't know. Well, if I can find the right color car and it's got a bumper and a hood, I'm getting it. But I know that that is wishful thinking. One thing that's good about Chevys is they don't have too many different colors, so the chances are more than likely if I can find something around that same year, I'll probably find one that color. But we'll just have to see. So I'll click back in once I'm at Danny's and let's see what we can find. All right, well, I'm here at Danny's. I can't really record anything because they got some music going in the shop, like full blast. I don't want to get hit on a copyright. They got a bunch of them, but so this is my gripe about some of our local salvage yards. This is how they do it, right? So you ask them for what they got and they'll tell you, right? So this 08 gray one, that's the right color. All these other ones, like that one doesn't have a color, third one doesn't have, fourth one doesn't have a color, that one doesn't have a color. So I got to walk the whole lot just to see if it's the right color or not. Well, inevitably they never are. So gray one's missing the hood, bumper, front clip, engine, everything. It's fully stripped. So I know that I think the salvages are calling it gray, but we're going to call Danny's U-Pull, the local friendliest salvage in town, a bust. And then we're going to move on. So that's my update for Danny's U-Pull. Never give up, guys. I was about to give up. I came here as a last-ditch effort. Here we are. This one's bumper's not really that good. It's got a bunch of damage right here, missing the grill and stuff, but it's got, you know, all this stuff that I need. Or is that broken? That's broken. I don't want that. There's another one that's probably got that though. It's got a lot of stuff I need. And the hood's good. Hood's in great shape. It's already partially removed. Somebody was coming back for this. Right color, everything. So I'm gonna snag this. I'll be back though. All right, guys. So I just left LKQ. I got the hood latch. I got some sweat. They had two bumpers. I don't know, one of them I think would probably work, but they're both not really in that good a shape. I think they charged $65 for a bumper. I think I paid $70 for the hood. I mean, you guys, you can't beat that. $70 for a hood, and it's in good shape. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. So, I mean, of course, it's got some dings and scratches, whatever, but I mean, this car's got 200K on it. Who cares? So, I'm thinking probably go back tomorrow and get a bumper, like one of them. I don't know. I can't decide which one I want to get. One of them's got the fog lights and the right grill and stuff, so I'll probably get that one, even though it's not in as good a shape. The other one, though, is torn on the side, so I mean, it's a tear. I'm torn because they're all not quite perfect, but I mean, nothing at the salvage ever is. It's just good enough, you know. And for what I'm doing, it's good enough because I'm just trying to put this car back together with a hood and a bumper that fits it, and then I want to sell it to somebody so they can drive it. All right, guys, well, I had to let you down at some point today, I suppose. This is kind of going to be the conclusion of part 1, 2009 Chevy Impala IAA Insurance Auto Auction by One Day Rebuild Update Part 1 Finale. That was a mouthful. Anywho, got home with the hood from LKQ. Looks pretty decent, but by putting the hood on, showed me another problem that I guess I should have realized earlier when I said, boy, I wonder why the fenders are pushed up like that. Well, we got a little flex going on here. So whenever this thing got punched in the nose, kind of split its cheeks a little bit, if you will. Good news, I think I can fix it pretty easy. I got the new, I'm gonna have to fix that air door. That's silly. Put a battery in the key fob and it started working. Remote start and everything, so that's pretty cool. Obviously I installed the new hood. Looks great. Matches the car perfect. Paint match legit, OEM like you'd want. I installed the new hood latch. But when I got to that, I realized it's kind of hard to see on camera, but you see that gap there? See how that's kind of pushed in. So I think the core support got crunched when the hood latch got crunched, right? And when it did that, it kind of bowed this stuff up and out. So what I think I need to do is probably loosen the top part of the fender and pull whatever wrinkle out of this I need to. Probably just pull on the front, right where it got hit. Try and just pull it back out. Try and get that flat. I'm gonna look at some at the salvage and see what it's supposed to look like. I'm certain this is supposed to just be flat, because I just took one of these apart this afternoon. So what I guess I'm gonna do is when I go back, I think I decided I'm just gonna go snag one of those bumpers. I know this one's not really that bad, but it kind of is though. It's punched, it's broken. I don't know. I'm gonna have to just probably take the headlights out. I am gonna obviously have to replace, like, what you can't see is there's a piece that goes right here. This is like the structure for this side of the headlight. For this side of the headlight, it's what mounts the top of the grill to the other filler piece that goes here, which I got one of those. But that's like a pretty big important piece, so I'm gonna have to get that tomorrow. And that should be easy to get. I did notice the radiator is a little pushed in, but it's not leaking. It's full of coolant, so I think we're in good shape. Yeah, maybe we're not in as good a shape as I thought. I'm not gonna open it, but yeah, whatever. Worst case scenario, I think we're just gonna need to pull this out a little bit. So I'm gonna use probably a piece of wood behind this, pull it out with a come along, probably to the trusty red 4Runner like we do, and I'm just gonna slowly pull on it and see if I can get this kink worked out. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. I'm gonna verify with some at the salvage tomorrow that aren't really hit and see, because the whoop-de-doo in this one does not match the whoop-de-doo in that one. But also if you look down the fender, you can see like it's flat back there and it's leaned over back here. So I think once I pull the headlights out, adjusting the fenders I think is going to be pretty easy. So we're just looking for lines, guys. I just want it to line up good. And I'm gonna take some pictures of my bumper. I think I'm gonna try and take the grill out of it in the morning, take the bumper off probably, take the grill out of it, take that grill out of it, kind of just assess how bad it is. Because really, if it's just this rip in it and I can like heat gun it back and get the structure piece behind it, I might just keep this bumper. It's not that bad. The rip doesn't bother me that much, and it won't be that bad once I get it together. Maybe I can plastic weld it on the backside or something. So I don't know, but either way, good progress. Bought the car today, towed it home, runs and drives. Went to 4 salvages, but just really needed to go to 1. Got a good hood, matches perfect. Keyless entry's working. Minor mechanical issues. I think it might need a speed sensor or 2 for the ABS, and maybe like a gas cap or an evap box or something. I don't know, it's got evap code. Pretty minor stuff, guys. I think this thing's going to be a quick, easy flip. And I think I'm going to be able to put somebody in a neat little car, big car, neat big car, for a good price. And it's going to be legit. So I'm going to do part 2. I'm going to try to do this one all the way through. I want to try to keep it concise. So I hope this video turned out pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this is the thing you like to see, consider subscribing. If it was mildly enjoyable, consider liking the video. If you just want to make fun of me, leave a comment. Appreciate it, guys. Chris Basil Builds, Impala Auto Auction Rebuild. Not Auto Auction Rebuild. IAA Auction Rebuild. Part 1 out.